All right, so we're back with another episode of the best t-shirt I ever printed. And I'm so happy to have my friend John Anton with Anton Sports right here in Tempe, Arizona, kind of where I live. And he has got a great story for us today. So how are you doing today, John?
I'm good, Marshall. Thank you for having me.
So very interested in the story behind the best t-shirt you ever printed. So let's get the scoop.
Okay, so crazy story. I didn't sell it, I gave it away. So about 3-4 years ago, we came up with an idea that we were going to give 5 free shirts. This is through our Design a Shirt company. So Design a Shirt's a web-based design online, and we were allowing people to go online and order up to 5 free shirts that said, I need a donor for lung, kidney, liver, whatever. And we'd send them out. We had some templates out there that you can go and see. But all they did was add their phone number or the phone number of the place to call for the donation. And we didn't know if it was going to be successful. We've done hundreds of them. Actually, after we started, Haynes got involved and said, we want to sponsor and provide all the shirts for you to do that for these people. But we print shirts and they look something like this. And this is an actual shirt that we did for a guy. And he didn't have a lot of success at first, and then he started going to concerts and wearing it, and he was wearing it out while picking up trash around the beach in California. And then he met a donor at a concert. And we've got a video that I'll send Marshall the link to, but it's just a fascinating story. I mean, it brings tears to our eyes every time we watch it or think about it. But this guy, Luis, he kept wearing it, and this woman, Joy, found him at a concert and said, I have an extra kidney. And she reached out and they did a transplant for him. And they both are Dodgers fans. And I mean, almost everybody who watches it, we played it for the entire staff recently, and everybody was crying. I mean, it's such an amazing story. And so we're going to keep giving away those shirts for as long as it takes. And it's the shirt I'm most proud of. And after 35 years of business, we've printed a lot of shirts, but this one just, it's heartwarming. And to think that I didn't even get paid for it.
Oh my gosh, what an impactful story. And how did you come up with that idea?
Believe it or not, I was reading the Arizona Republic, which there's not much to read in that paper anymore, but I was reading it one day and it had a picture of a guy who was wearing a shirt saying, I'm looking for a donor. And I said, that's a great idea. I wonder, what, I didn't know much about it, but he had his phone number or website on there. And I said, okay, let's do that and let's give them away. And it all came from an article in the paper of somebody at Costco.
That's great. And what's amazing, John, is t-shirts, of course, are basically walking billboards, right? And it's just kind of crazy the impact that stuff that we do, and all of our customers are important and everything they do is important, but this raises it to another level. And it's such a fantastic story. And so you've done this with liver, kidney, heart, all kinds of things, right, over the years?
Lungs, anybody that submits a request, we'll give them 5, because that way they can have some for family members. What I didn't know until I saw the video is that Luis kept calling in and saying, okay, that shirt didn't work. And he was getting one at a time. And then we kept making new designs for him. And I went, wow, we spent a lot of money on those designs, but that's fine. It's all good. The story ends so well that I laughed and said, anybody that knows me knows I'm not the kind to say, hey, let's make him a new design. But it ended up being a sweatshirt actually that he wore to the concert that got the knowledge, the recognition that he needed.
And so if somebody would like this idea and wanted to do it themselves, do you have any tips on what they could do to make this program for them work?
Go look on our website, designashirt.com, and I don't know what it's under there, but it's probably, organ donor or free shirts for your charitable cause, and copy it, steal it, call us. We'll tell you how it's worked for us, but hopefully you can help somebody too.
Wow, that's fantastic. And do you have any other tips for people?
Hire Marshall. Okay, he's helped us so much. And I know this isn't supposed to be an ad for you, but I mean, the guy has so many resources, knows so many people. He's been really helpful. I've been doing it 35 years, started in my dorm room, then in my garage, and then, built to a pretty large company with almost 70 people. But yeah, he still brings so much value to me. We just talked last week.
Wow, that's amazing. And I didn't ask you to do that, so I
No, you did
appreciate the plug.
It's all good.
All right. Hey, thanks, John. And I appreciate you.
Good. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope so. And if anybody wants to reach out to me, I will send you, Marshall, a link to that video. Anybody wants to watch it, it's amazing.
Thanks for watching this episode of the best t-shirt I ever printed. For more content like this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.